For some people, a violin note is not just a sound. It is a burst of lemon on the tongue. A specific birdsong tastes like chicken soup. The word hello arrives with a hint of dark chocolate. This is not imagination or metaphor. It is a real, documented neurological condition called synesthesia. Synesthesia means joined sensation, and in this specific form, sound taste or auditory-gustatory synesthesia, hearing something automatically and involuntarily triggers a taste. It is rare even among synesthetes. Researcher Sean Day found only about 5% of people with synesthesia experience this particular pairing. Overall, synesthesia in any form appears in roughly 4% of the population, but taste-based versions are among the least common types. What is happening in the brain is not guesswork. In one detailed case study, researchers used fMRI to scan a woman who tasted flavors when hearing music, environmental sounds, and even spoken language. Her brain showed distinct activation in the anterior insula, the region that processes taste, triggered directly by auditory input. Researchers believe synesthetes have unusually strong cross-wiring between sensory brain regions, essentially extra connections between areas that, in most people, stay largely separate. It also tends to run in families, pointing to a real genetic component, though the specific genes involved are still unclear. Here is what is surprising. Synesthesia is not a disorder. It is not something to fix. Research has found synesthetes often score higher on certain memory tests tied to their specific sensory blend, and the condition shows a strong, consistent link to creativity. Synesthetes are more likely to pursue art and music professionally. Several well-known musicians experience some form of it, and the pairings themselves are remarkably stable. The same sound produces the same taste for the same person, reliably, for years at a time. Most of us experience the world through 5 separate channels that rarely cross. For a small number of people, those channels quietly overlap, turning an ordinary Tuesday soundtrack into something closer to an actual meal. It is a reminder that normal sensory experience is not the only way a healthy brain can work. It is just the most common one.